Alright, so welcome to the next weekly outlook video. We're just going to be looking at a few trades that I took last week and going over a few of them that I was looking at but didn't take. So yeah, let's get started. The first trade I took, Europe USD. I took this because we're obviously in a clear uptrend here, breaking through previous supports, making impulse movements, breaking through resistance areas, and I saw that it broke through this area here, and I don't remember if it started bouncing, but I just got in when it got back to that area, and I put my stop loss below this previous low. So it started going down a little, and it actually ended up bouncing at the low, which was perfect because I put my stop loss below that, and it bounced, came up, bounced, and shot right into profit. Hit the take profit at 77 pips. Great trade. Next, we have GPP JPY. This was another good trade. I actually had my stop loss somewhere around, I'm pretty sure it was right about here, and I got in this one because also we're in an uptrend. This one is a pretty sharp uptrend, and it kind of broke this little area here, came down, bounced a little. I just got in there and came down, started bouncing at this area though, and that's why I put my stop loss below this area. And it came down and it just got so close to my stop loss, but then it didn't close out luckily, and ended up shooting up. And when it shot up there and started consolidating, I took half profits and moved my stop loss to break even. So we took half profits, and then eventually it shot up all the way to the target. Another good trade. Odd New Zealand. This is my only loss last week. I saw this uptrend here. It broke out of this kind of consolidation zone around here. Broke out of that, had a big impulse movement, came down, bounced, showed rejection there, broke through that rejection area, came down here and started bouncing again at this support zone, or this key level, and I kind of like that bounce. So I got in when it started bouncing, and it just shot all the way down to my stop loss. Unlucky, the market's going to do this sometimes. That's just what happens. So we took about a 40 pip loss, not too bad. These two trades already overtook those. So next one, Europe JPY, same concept, uptrend, breaking through previous levels, broke through this level here, bam, broke through that, came down. These wicks right here, I really liked these wicks, and they started bouncing up, so I got in there, and it actually consolidated for a while, and this wick came down and bounced there, showed pretty good rejection there. So I liked that, I liked how it looked, so I just stayed in it, didn't do anything, and eventually it went up into profit. That trade took about 3.5 days to play out, but ended up playing out good. Hit our take profit and continued up, and still continuing up. Actually showing some rejection now and showing a downward trend. So we're going to be watching that. Yeah, so that was another good trade. It only took about 50 pips. What I'm working on is taking profits at my original take profit about 1-to-1, and then let my targets run. Because if I would have let this run for another few days, would have been nearly 400 pips. So yeah, that would have been pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, Europe Chef or UST CHF Swiss franc. I'm tripping. Um, we're in a downtrend here. Shot down below this level. Shot down below that. Came back, retested that, showed rejection there. Came up again, showed more rejection. So I just got in when it started showing rejection there. And yeah, it came up, consolidated for a little bit, and shot right down to my take profit. I put my take profit right at around this previous low here. So I actually thought it was going to shoot down and then shoot back up, which is exactly what it did. Shot down, hit my take profit real quick, and shot back up, stayed consolidating. And now this is just making some crazy movements up and down right now, so I'm not gonna be worrying about that one or this pair anytime soon. Pairs I was looking at, this one just yesterday actually came up. This is just a simple thing. If I would have gotten this off the bounce, 50 pip would have been pretty good. Odd chef. Let's just go to my. I don't really know what's going on here. Came up, uptrend here, broke through this area, came up, had a nice impulse candle here, came down to retest, bam, started bouncing. If you would have gotten that, would have been a slow trade, but in about a day, less than a day, half a day, took 60, 70 pips. That would have been pretty cool. Pretty nice trade. This one, I didn't really want to worry about this one because it had such a rejection, such a long rejection off of this area, but eventually came up and broke through and retested again here. As you can see, it just breaks through and retests, and when you start to see these kind of candle wicks, like where they're wicking out a little, wicking up, start bouncing, and right when it starts bouncing here, you can get in that and take some serious pips. So yeah, that would have been a pretty good trade. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Pretty much my weekly outlook. These are actually trades I'm in right now. This one, I'm in a downtrend here. Came down, kind of broke this support zone. Or broke this support zone, came down, retesting, showing rejection. So I'm in that right now. Odd USD, another one I'm in. Not looking amazing right now, but broke this area. Kind of came down to retest, and I just got in these three, so CAD JPY, same thing. This one's not doing too good. This has kind of had a rejection right here, so I don't know, but we're going to see how those play out. And yeah, that's pretty much the video, and appreciate the support. I think I got like 2 views on the last video. That's cool. So yeah, that's great. Go ahead and like the video, and I'll be back next week with another one.